What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode. So today we're going to be talking about the Shimano FX 2500 HG, which is basically Shimano's most affordable reel, coming in at about $20 to $30, depending on where you purchase it. I purchased this one at Walmart, and I think with taxes it was like $25, which is an extremely good deal for a functioning spinning reel that's going to last more than, what, 5 or 6 times. So to get right into this, I was looking for a reel and rod setup that was very affordable, something I could bang up and not really be too big of a deal, take on the kayak, you know, it falls in the salt water and it's not the end of the world. So I came across the Shimano FX 2500, and to be honest, I really did like the way it looked. If you look at it, it does look like a more expensive reel with that gold trim. It looks like a higher end model, but it's actually the cheapest model you could find. And after doing some research, I realized that Shimano's next tier up, which is the Shimano Sienna, is actually basically the same exact thing as the Shimano 2500 FX 2500 HG. The only difference between the Shimano Sienna, which trends around $15 more expensive, is the body is made of aluminum rather than a graphite base, which the Shimano FX is graphite. Now, for other people who are looking for, I guess, something a little bit more durable, they want to have this thing for a long time, maybe just spend a couple extra bucks and get the Shimano Sienna. But for me, I really just wanted a quick setup that I could take out, something extremely light, throw it on my kayak and it wouldn't be a problem. I'm not too opposed to having a graphite base and saving like 10 or 15 bucks. So that's how I found myself with the Shimano FX right off the bat. Now, a little bit about the reel itself. It's extremely light, about 8 point something ounces, I think like 8.7, 8.5, I forget now, but a very light setup, and me personally, I love that about this reel. Also, the drag is extremely smooth for having been such a cheap reel. So for $20, when it comes into mind, you know, what you think with the reel is, I'm gonna cast this thing, the first fish I catch that's over 4 pounds is gonna either spool me and break this reel, or, you know, something really bad is gonna happen. I've caught about 3 7-pound fish already, peacock bass, kudas, all sorts of bigger sport fish. And this thing has done perfectly fine without issue. It's actually surprisingly smooth and buttery drag for the price. Obviously, you're not gonna see this performing the same as a Penn Fierce 3, which is another value reel, about 70 something dollars, but we're talking $20. You know, that's a fraction of the cost of the Penn Fierce, which I actually did a review on. So I don't really think that the FX will stop you in any way from catching those fish you're used to catching with your better quality reels. Really quick before I let you guys go, I want to talk about my theory behind the FX and why Shimano created it. If you go on Amazon, nowadays there are so many different brands that have popped up that focus specifically on the value, basically anything from $10 to $30 budget on reels. They're all over the place. You know, there's tons and tons of new brands and that I've never seen before, frankly. And I purchased one recently to make a video, and this reel, I joke you not, broke within 10 minutes of using it. And that was the same price as the FX. So after seeing all that happen, I thought, you know, I think Shimano made the FX to kind of target those, you know, new beginner fishermen, to show them what Shimano quality could be like versus those other brands you're having to deal with on Amazon, or maybe even Walmart for that matter, but mostly on Amazon. And they're basically using the FX as a gateway to that value reel market, and bring those new consumers to show them, hey, you don't have to deal with this kind of, you know, garbage for $20. Let me show you what Shimano quality is like, even in our $20 bracket. So that was honestly a little bit of an inspiration for why I made this video, just because of how frustrated I was, because I did want a value setup. I kind of liked the whole idea behind it, and I really couldn't find anything. And then I finally came across the FX, and I was like, man, this is definitely a well-needed thing in the market right now, and I know for sure, my theory, that Shimano made the FX to kind of alleviate that really bad quality control that you're seeing with all these new brands appearing on Amazon and kind of just selling whatever the heck they have. So thank you guys for sitting through this whole thing. I want to kind of just let you guys know I'm going to be giving away this Pen Squadron 3 and Shimano FX setup to the first 100 subscribers after this video. So if you guys are watching this video, please make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. It helps me a lot, keeps me making these reviews, and keeps me giving you guys videos. So if you enjoyed this, please leave me a like, subscribe, comment, whatever it might be, and I'll see you guys in that next episode. Thanks.